What's up YouTube, it's your boy Leroy Said Soul, man. Back here again with another video. This one is going to be a little different because this is my review of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm going to go ahead and warn off say that this is going to be off the top of my head. I didn't really write any notes or anything like that, so this is all just coming to me as of right now. I watched it last night, so I've had a little time to ponder upon my feelings about this movie. I'm not going to get into any spoilers, at least if I were to get into something, I will let you know. But I don't think this is going to be a spoiler review, so you don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to start off with what I liked and I guess what I didn't like. What I liked first. I liked the movie. Overall, I liked the movie. I thought it was better than the Whedon cut. I'm glad that Zack Snyder was able to fully execute his vision out. I'm also glad that, you know, he dedicated it to his daughter for Autumn at the end. So that was really sweet, and it kind of hit me a little bit, if you know what happened or whatever. But yeah, I liked the film. I thought it was good. I liked how it was a really different movie. Like, this movie was not the same as the previous one. In fact, like some of the scenes were like kind of the same, but yet the music was changed. The angles, the speed at which some things happened was changed a lot. So like I said, it was practically a new movie in my opinion. But no, I really enjoyed it. Really thought it was good. Everyone had a moment. Everyone played a pivotal part to the roles in which they had to play to achieve the goal in which they won, I guess, in a way. I'm gonna break down each character. The Flash was really good. He acted similar to what he did in the Whedon cut, but it was a little different. He gave him a little bit more backstory. As you've seen in the trailers, you know, he was talking with his father. There's a little bit more there. You saw with Iris West, there's a lot more there too. He was overall really good, and he actually played a really pivotal role. And I don't think he did this in the Whedon cut, but he plays a really pivotal role in the finale of what happens. Cyborg I think was like the shining star of this edition because he got a lot of the focus and attention in this cut, and it also got a lot of backstory and character development with Victor Stone and his father, Silas Stone. There's a lot of development there, and them together and them separately, but mainly them together, they played a huge role in this movie. So I thought that was really neat and cool because Silas didn't have that much of a big role in the Whedon cut, which is interesting because it's a lot of really neat stuff that I guess was just cut out by Whedon. So yeah, Cyborg was really interesting, really cool. He also played an extremely pivotal part in what happens in this film. Wonder Woman was nice. She was cool. She was, you know, Wonder Woman, of course. They had her theme in there too, but it was there's another theme they kind of used in place, like it's like the ancestral type of old orchestra type music thing that they used. And they also used that whenever she like appeared. I thought it was an interesting choice. However, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it was an interesting choice that they used that type of music whenever she like appeared or whatever. I gotta say, music overall in this movie, you know, it had its ups and downs. I was a big fan of Man of Steel, and the soundtrack of Man of Steel. I was also a big fan of the Batman v Superman soundtrack. And the Justice League soundtrack kind of fell short for me because I don't remember much of it all. But I like Danny Elfman. He did Spider-Man, so the guy gets my praises, you know? But the music in this was just, it hit and sometimes it didn't. Like when they reused Superman, the one that was in Man of Steel, when they used that theme, it was really nice. There's another character's theme, which, it's not really a spoiler, but Lex Luthor, when he shows up, they use his theme from Batman and Superman, you know? So I like that. And there, you know, Wonder Woman, they use her theme as well, but they kind of add in some extra stuff. But like I say, for the movie, for the theme music, it wasn't as powerful as I felt like it should have been. I felt like it could have been better, but and to be honest, that's pretty much my overall, not gripe, but like, that's my own like small complaint about this movie. I feel like the music in this movie could have been a lot better. But anyway, Batman was in it. He actually had a little bit more character growth and development, and you see how excuse me, his actions in BVS kind of compared to his actions now, and how he feels about bringing these people together and basically keeping his promise to Superman. I thought that was really cool and pivotal how they put that in there. Aquaman was just as cool as in Joss Whedon, if not cooler. You got a little bit more backstory with him, especially in the beginning. There was a little bit more explanation, and if you've seen the Aquaman movie, you already know what they kind of get into with the whole him being king, and Orm is kind of off the, you know. But yeah, so he was cool. Who else? Superman. He was cool. I liked them. They added a lot of extra Superman stuff that was not in the Whedon cut, and I really enjoyed it, especially when they used his theme. It was like, yes, it was nice. It was nice. Steppenwolf, a lot better. Design, motivations was overall a lot better. He got a lot more in his character and what his goal was, and basically, he's, as you know from the trailer, he's working for Darkseid, but it's a little bit of a twist to it. So yeah, Steppenwolf was great. You saw Desaad in there. Darkseid. Darkseid was very interesting. I was surprised and happy at the same time, but it was like, oh man, I can't wait to see Justice League 2, Justice League 3, which we don't even know if it's gonna happen. So I mean, but I like his setup there and how they kind of built up his character and the history with the old gods and like Zeus and Ares and the Amazonians, Atlanteans, all that. It's really cool, really neat. After Darkseid's defeated planets and stuff, is basically people or individuals from different planets who like kind of been corrupted, blah blah blah. You know, parademons. But I think character thoughts on the characters or whatever. Like I said, I actually enjoyed the movie. I thought it was very good. I thought it was way different from the Whedon cut, and it shows you, oh, there's a special character, and it's not a spoiler review, so I'm not gonna say it, but there's a special character in there who appears, who I thought was really neat, really cool, and I didn't see it coming. Even, and I don't want to spoil, so I'm not going to delve into it too much, but it's a character a lot of people should be familiar with if you're at all, at least a little familiar with the Justice League or the cartoon. Let's see. There's a lot of setup for different things to take place, and it's kind of like, it's like those type of moments where, you know, a season, or there's like a season finale of the show, and they kind of wrap it off on a good note, but there's still like little things that were kind of set up, or cliffhangers that were set up, and it's like the show's canceled or the show ended, and like, dang, you don't get to see that going to fruition. Like with the Netflix Marvel series, a lot of that was happening with like Bullseye and Iron Fist and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of setup for potential other stories to happen and stuff, and then canceled. It's like, oh man, you don't get to see it. There's that kind of feeling at the end of this movie, you know, because we're not entirely sure on if there's going to be a Justice League 2 and 3. If so, who's going to direct it? Is going to be Snyder's vision? Is his execution involved? We don't know. So you do feel that moment at the end a little bit, because he does. It's a lot is set up at the end. Like I said, overall, really enjoyed the film. Thought it was great. It was 4 hours. Yes, it was 4 hours. There were more. The beginning, I think, was the slowest maybe, because it takes a long time for certain things to happen. It took a long time for certain things to just like, okay, we're doing this, go to this, oh, this is happening. It took a lot to get to from point A to point B sometimes. But overall, like, pacing was but overall it was a great movie. I loved it, enjoyed it. Definitely superior to the Whedon cut. I would suggest anyone who hasn't seen, or who has seen the Whedon cut, we will watch this, because it's definitely a lot different. You get a lot more backstory and origins of certain characters, but you also get a lot more character development that makes you enjoy these characters and makes you understand how this group dynamic is going to work. This is very interesting. So if I were to give it a score, out of a 1 through 5, I'd probably give it about as a movie by itself, Zack Snyder's film, his execution of his film, this Justice League, I would give it 3 out of 9. I'm tripping. I give it a 3.9. Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed the movie. I liked how it was cut, how things were changed. I like taking out certain silly stuff that was in the Whedon cut. A lot of certain type of jokes were taken out, but some new jokes were in there as well. Not a lot, but it was new, but they worked, they fit. It didn't distract from the overall story and make you think, this is stupid. You know what I'm saying? It made sense. So, yeah, 3.9. I think my overall gripes with the movie probably just like, it was slow in the beginning a little bit. It took a long time for certain things to happen from point A to point B. And the music choices didn't hit me. Besides like the certain reoccurrence of other certain character things. Besides that, music, it really didn't hit me that much. I felt like that was like the only area I was like, if this could have been like, it was like here, like a 50%, maybe if it could have been like a 75, maybe 80%, I would have enjoyed this film just a little bit more. Probably raise it to like a 4 or something. But anyways, I think that's overall my thoughts on this film. Let me know what you thought down below in the comments down below. Let me know, have you seen Zack Snyder's Justice League? If so, what'd you think? Are you planning to see this movie? Were you excited about seeing this film? What's your overall thoughts? Leave them down below. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe. See you boy later.